Today I have in the latest from Aerotec Watches, one of the new wave divers. This is the Aventurine dial. There's going to be three versions of the watch coming out by way of a Kickstarter campaign. All look really good. One particular area of this watch, though, is the best I've seen, one feature of the watch. Now, this was given to the channel, does not have to be returned, but like always, they have no say when it comes to the content of today's video. So let's get to it and check out the watch. All right. Now, as of the time of recording this, the campaign date isn't fully nailed down, but check the pinned comment or the description for that. By the time this comes out, it should be right around the corner, though. The watch is coming out in three new colors. It's a compressor style diver available in glacier blue and snow white with textured dials. Those look really nice. And the third is the Aventurine I have in today. So Aerotec makes a great textured dial, but I don't believe I've ever had in an Aventurine diver, so I went for this one given the choice. The small, shiny bits on it are pretty subtle compared to other Aventurine dials I've seen, but in the right lighting, they really pop. Clean dial layout with no print work other than the water resistance on either side of the 6 o'clock marker. Up at the 12 is the company logo applied in steel. The markers at the 3, 6, and 9 have a really cool vintage style font. Love how they sort of are pushed in towards the center of the dial like that. One detail that I wonder if has been the case on other watches of theirs, and I just didn't notice, is the hour hand. It has the logo incorporated into the hand, and it lines up perfectly with the logo on the watch on the hour, which is a great little detail. The lume is solid. The bezel markers are just slightly dimmer than the rest, but good lume overall. There's also lume on the crown for the bezel. And speaking of lume, Aerotec actually also sent out a t-shirt they plan to start selling on the site separately from the watches. It also has lume. Cool shirt for sure. I think they're going to sell for around 29 USD. Really cool to have, especially if you're an owner of one of their watches. Back to the watch here, though, and there's one area with it that is the best I've ever experienced, and that is the internal bezel. Unscrew the crown here, and when you do on either crown, you're going to see that red crown tube to remind you it's unscrewed. So normally, these are just a friction bezel. Sometimes they turn almost too easily, but this actually has clicks. It is a 120 click bezel. The clicks, they're not super loud, but you do hear them. It gives it a way more precise feel. The case is fully brushed with drilled lugs. The screw down case back is a display case back with the Wave logo on the underside of the crystal. Running the watch is the Miyota 9039, so a high beat 24 joule movement with a power reserve of approximately 42 hours. Both of the crowns are large and easy to grip. Good winding action. And smooth when it comes to threading the crown back in. The bracelet is an H-link bracelet with quick release spring bars, female end links, so the bracelet drapes straight down. The links are sized with screws. We've got a good clasp here, well constructed, signed with the Aerotec logo, and it also features an on-the-fly adjustment system to help get that perfect fit. Size on the watch comes in at a case width of 39.1 millimeters. The lug to lug is 46 millimeters. Lug opening is 20 millimeters, but the bracelet does taper down to 16 millimeters at the clasp, and the thickness is 13.5 millimeters, including the AR treated sapphire crystal. Water resistance is 300 meters. And here it is on my 7.25-inch wrist, and Aerotec did really well with this. Love how they've managed to give the bezel that action. Cool watch for sure. Now, I don't have the full pricing breakdown at this point, but super early bird pricing will start at 399 USD for the textured dial, 419 for the Aventurine. Good price for what you're getting here. Link to the campaign will be below as soon as it's live. Appreciate you taking a few minutes to stop by, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.